Minasan konnichiwa. Hi, I'm Neil and this is NiSongO, where I learn a Japanese song, play it for you, and show you some of the new Japanese words you can learn from it. The song that I'm doing in this video is from the film My Neighbor Totoro. I know it's a favourite Studio Ghibli film for a lot of people, and it's definitely one of mine as well. Even if you haven't seen the film before, you'll probably recognise Totoro or the cat bus that's in the movie. I'm going to play the song now. It's called Sampo, and that means a walk or a stroll. So all the words that I've picked out for us to learn are walking themed. All of the guitar chords and the lyrics are going to be on the screen as well while I play, so you can try it out for yourself later on. Aruko, aruko, watashi wa genki, aruku no daisuki, don don yuko, sakamichi, tonneru, kusapara, ippon bashi ni, dekoboko jarimichi, kumo no sukubute, You would expect to learn the word for road in a song about walking, but this song teaches you 3 different words and phrases for 3 different types of road. The first one is sakamichi, which means sloping road. The second one is dekoboko jarimichi, which means bumpy gravel road or rough gravel road. And the word that means rough or bumpy is dekoboko, which I'm guessing is an onomatopoeia word. If you say it, it does have that kind of bumpy feel about it. Dekoboko. And then finally we have kudarimichi, which means downhill slope. Did you notice the word that they all have in common? It's michi, which is just the plain word for road. I guess that's the most important one to learn. Michi. I said we're going to do walking themed words, but let's not start off with the plain verb to walk, which is aruku, because you can learn that anywhere. Let's start instead with the first word in the lyrics, which is aruko. Aruko, aruko, watashi wa genki. Aruku is the plain verb to walk. Aruko means let's walk. And it's not a coincidence that they sound very familiar. Aruko is the pseudo-future form of aruku, which is where it gets this kind of let's do this slant from. If you learn the pseudo-future form, then you can take any plain verb and say let's do it. So aruku becomes aruko. The verb to eat, which is taberu, becomes tabeyo, which means let's eat. And it's not too difficult to do this transformation. But for now, let's just remember that aruko means let's walk. The last thing that I wanted to tell you about is a phrase that means I really like to walk, and the phrase is Aruku no daisuki.
Aruku no daisuki. Dondon yukou.
As a Japanese beginner, this phrase caught me out because it's a little bit different to the basic way that I learned to say I really like something. The way that I learned is that you take the noun for the thing that you like, then you add the subject particle ga, and then daisuki. So if I wanted to say I really like beer, I would say biru ga daisuki. The difference here is that there's no ga particle after aruku, but there is a no particle after aruku. And this had me pretty stumped until I asked some people a lot more knowledgeable than myself. It turns out that the no particle is used to turn a verb into a noun so that you can say that you like it. Because obviously it doesn't make sense to say, I like walk, but it does make sense to say, I like walking, or I like to walk. So that no particle turns walk into to walk. And you can do this with any plain verb. So you can say Aruku no daisuki, or to go back to our eat example, you can say Tabaru no daisuki, to say I really like to eat. That just leaves the question of where did the ga particle go? Well, it turns out that in natural spoken Japanese, they like to drop particles the same as we like to be lazy with grammar in English. But as a beginner, I would leave the ga in because it is the correct way to say it. If you have a test or something, leave the ga in. So it would be Aruku no ga daisuki. I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I'll probably be doing the next one in 2 or 3 weeks' time. If you've got a question or you want to suggest a song for the next video, then leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Mata ne!